Welcome back. In this video, I just want to go over to the settings in our phone here and go to our apps and then look at our navigation. Or actually, we didn't call it navigation sample, we called it location app. So here, let's go over to location and see which permissions we have. And we see we have the location permission. So we were allowed this permission. We were not denied any other any permission. So we can now misallow it or don't allow it. We can also change whether we want to allow precise location or not precise location. So we can just turn that off if we want to. Let's go over and say don't allow and go back to our application and let's get the location again. So you see now we are asking for the location once again. Let's go to don't allow and we see this little pop-up saying location permission is required. Please set it up in the settings, because now you see I cannot ask for this permission again because I misallowed it. I did not allow it, so to speak. So if I go back to my settings and you see here it's at don't allow. So I can instead say ask every time. And now let's go back here, get location. And now I can actually ask for the location again. So that's what this permission request that we had here, where we had this little pop-up saying, hey, location permission is required, please enable in the Android settings. That's what happened once we did not allow it. So once the rational required was set to false, basically it displayed this little thing. Actually, now it displayed this one here, required for the feature to work. Now you see, let's not allow it again. And now that we did not allow it for the second time, so to speak, now we see this pop-up. So there is this thing where basically, if you say no directly, it's one thing, but if you had access to it and then you ask for, well, if you ask every time, then it will give you this thing here. If you deny it, then it will give you this thing. So basically saying, hey, rational required is set to false, so you don't have access to it. So yeah, go ahead and set it up in the settings, which can be very annoying. You see here, you now have this application where the user needs to actually go ahead and go to the settings manually. But that's just a safety feature because Android doesn't want to have the situation where basically this pop-up appears all the time. Hey, activate, activate, activate. And that's what it does for us. So let's go ask every time. Let's go back and now we can ask for it again. So don't allow, you see we get the first one here. So location permission is required for this feature to work. I can still request. If I now don't allow again, now I have to actually manually set it up because now I cannot activate it from here again. So actually even the pop-up doesn't appear as quickly as I would like to because it really just says, hey, you are not allowed to use this feature, so to speak. So that's just something I wanted to show you to really make sense of what this does here. And now you see how it works. Now, what we are interested in is obviously what happens when we do have access. And we want to display the latitude and longitude, so the location of the user, and that's what we're going to set up in the next video. So see you there.